Hey everyone, Eugene Fedorovsky from eugenefedorovsky.com. I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. And today, I have a question for you. How do you handle the objections that prospects have for you? So, one of them, I'll tell you right off the bat, is extremely old school. It goes way back when sales probably just started. And that is the feel, felt, found approach. So I'll give you an example of what it is. So a prospect tells you, oh, I just don't have the time for this business. So you tell them, I understand how you feel. I felt the same way, but what I found was that if I didn't do this business, I would never even have an opportunity to get my time back because my job did not permit me to have the extra time. So I needed to create something to have the extra time. Or if they tell you, oh, I just don't have the money. That's okay. I understand how you feel because I felt the similar way. But what I found was that not only does it not take that much money to start, it's also an investment. And this is one of the best investments you can make because it's such a low risk. There's no overhead in this business. And what I found was that if I wasn't to invest in the business right now, nothing in my life would change. So pretty much any objection could be handled this way. So it might be an old school way of handling the objections, but it's a fantastic way. Now, one of the objections was I don't have money. There's a specific way I like to handle that particular objection. So if a prospect tells me, well, I just don't have the money right now, the first thing I say is, no problem, let me ask you this. Or I say, I'm just curious, are you looking for a way in or are you looking for a way out? And if they ask me, well, what do you mean? So I explain to them, are you looking for a way to get into the business or are you looking for a way to get out of me presenting it to you and you're just telling me something out there? And this makes them think. Because if they truly want to do this business, they'll tell me, oh yeah, I'm looking for a way to get in. So the follow-up question to that is, okay, no problem, how far off are we? If the starter package is $500, they may tell you, well, I only have $350 right now. Cool. So then you're battling only the $150 difference. You're not battling the whole $500. So if they tell you, I have $350, the package is $500. So you tell them, okay, so how can we come up with a $150 difference so you can get started? And let them think. Let them tell you. And if they can't figure it out, let me give you a few hints. Number one, you can have a garage sale. You can go to a pawn shop. That's number two. You can trade in your bike that you don't use, or I don't know, something around your house, a TV that you don't use. Something around the house that you can give to a pawn shop, they'll hold it for you, you can have that money for now. And then you can show them how to make it back. One of the other ways that I just mentioned, the garage sales, is I love the way Gary Vee explains it. Now, I don't agree everything that the guy says, but this is pretty cool. He says, on any weekend, you can walk around your neighborhood, go to all the garage sales that are out there, and look for the things that people are selling. Typically, you can buy them for very low cost, turn around and flip them on eBay. So you're going to buy something for $2, $3, and on eBay it sells for $10. Yeah, it's not a big markup on each particular item, but if you're going to buy 20, 30, 50 items, you can make $500 to $1,000 in one weekend. Now that sounds like a pretty good idea. That's one way they can come up with $150. You can ask them if they have any friends, for example, if they have 3 friends who they can borrow $50 each from, or 7 friends who they can borrow $20 each from, and one of them $30. So get creative and figure out how far away you are. Now, another way of handling the money approach is if they tell you, oh, I just don't have the money, you can ask them, so let me make sure I understand you right. Between credit cards and your bank account and any cash that you might have, you don't have the $500 it takes to start this business. Am I right? And a lot of times they'll sit and they'll think, well, actually, I think I might have 500 on credit card. Okay, perfect. Are there any other objections? Or is there anything else that's stopping you? Whenever a prospect has an objection, we tend to just grovel at their feet because they are the prospect that's gonna get our business started. What I would recommend you do is you remember that they have a problem, you have a solution. And there's a lot more people like them who have problems, and there's a lot less people like us who have solutions. So if one particular person is trying to make you dance, if they're trying to throw these random objections at you just so you leave them alone, be cognizant of that. And if that is happening in your situation and you're handling objection after objection after objection, at a certain time, at a certain point, you should posture up. Be like, you know what? It doesn't seem like it's a fit for you. Do you know anyone who would be interested in an opportunity if I can show them step by step how they can do it? Now, you don't have to use those words specifically, but you can ask for the referral. So keep that in mind. Don't dance for your prospects. Yes, some of them may have legitimate questions. They may have legitimate objections. They may not have time or perceive that they don't have time. They may not have money or perceive they don't have money. But at the end of the day, some people would just be throwing objections at you. So I hope you found this useful. If you did, please like, comment, and share. There's a lot of people out there who need to learn the best ways of handling objections, because some people just crumble like a cracker when someone tells them no or disguise no or throws an objection at them. So let's bring up our industry. Let's bring up our profession of network marketing and make sure that people are not dancing for prospects, and that they remember that there's more of us than there's more of them than there are of us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Take care.